So today we are going to see, how we can generate the project in our Azure DevOps repos. Okay, in our DevOps repos, how we can generate a project. So what we'll do, as I have told yesterday, that we are having two types of repositories, two types of repos, right? Local repo and server repo, right? What is local repo? Local repo is nothing but a folder in your laptop. This is nothing but a local repo. And server repo is what? DevOps, okay, main repo, DevOps main repo, okay. So I want to show it to you again here. Okay, this is what a local repo, Indigo project. This is what a local repo. That's it. Okay, fine. And then if I come here, if I go for dev.azure.com, okay, dev.azure.com. If I go here to Bank of America Project 1, this is our organization, 6 p.m. batch. If I go to repos and files, then see here we are having a repo. This is called as a server repo. So server repo and local repo is having a same name. Same name. See, Indigo hyphen project and Indigo hyphen project having the same name. Changing name is not getting changed. Now, what I'll do, first I'll generate a project here in my local repo. What I'm doing, I'm generating a project in my local repo. See, okay, what I'm saying here, go to the local laptop. Okay, these are the steps. Step one, go to the local laptop. Okay, create a folder. Yes, we have created one folder called Indigo project. Okay, and open the git bash. Go inside this folder. Okay, here, go inside this folder, right click and say here, show more options and say here, open git bash. Open git bash here. Okay, fine. I hope every one of you have downloaded these softwares, Git, Tortoise Git and Visual Studio 2022. I hope at least the people who are having laptops, okay, uh, some of you at least, I believe they have, you all have downloaded these softwares. If not, still no problem. Please do it so. Because if you want to do these labs, then definitely these softwares are needed in your laptops. Fine. Now this is what I have opened the Git bash in my local laptop. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just enlarge the screen a little. Okay. I'm just enlarging the screen. This much is fine. What I'll do now, I'll say here, first command. I'll just executing the first command. This is all the what git commands. This is all git commands. Okay. Now, after you open the git bash, use the command git init. Use the command git init. What is this command? This command is to initialize the git. This command is to initialize the git. So what you have to do, first command git init. So if you see here, what is in this folder? Nothing. Indigo project folder is completely blank. Nothing is there in this folder. So what I'll do, I'll say here first git init. I'll hit enter. Initialized empty git repository in E drive Indigo project folder. See guys, now it was completely empty. You are seeing one folder called .git. You are seeing one folder called .git here. If this folder is not visible, what you can do, click on view here and say here, show hidden items. Somewhere you are having an option. Yeah, see hidden items. Click on this show and check this mark, show hidden items. Then you will see this .git folder. You will see this .git folder. Next command, what I'm saying here, step number 3. First is creating a local repo in our laptop. Second step is executing the git init command. This command is to initialize the git. To initialize the git, we are using this command. Next, third command, third step, .NET new MVC. So what I'm doing here, this command is to generate a new MVC project in our local repo. This command is to generate a new MVC project in our local repo. It's a .NET project we are generating. So I'll say here .NET, no spelling mistakes, guys. These commands are absolutely case sensitive. .NET new MVC. Okay, hit enter. Now what it will do, it will generate the complete project in my local repo. See, the project has been generated. See, the template ASP.NET Core Web Application, okay, was created. successfully. Where it has created? It has created in this path, E drive Indigo project folder. If you come here, see, now the complete project is there. The complete project is there. Initially, this folder was completely empty. This folder was initially completely empty. Now we are seeing project is there in this folder. Now we are seeing a project here in this folder. This folder was completely empty initially. So see the power of the git commands. The power of the git command. See here, just one command created the complete project in our laptop. Create the complete project in your laptop. See here, I'm having folders. In these folders, I'm having some files. Okay, I'll just show all these things. Okay, all the complete project setup has been created just this with one command, that is .NET New MVC. This is the power of git commands. Next command, what I'm doing here, next command, git add. Next, git add. What is this command? This command is to add the files in our git repository. This files is where in our local repo. This files is as of in our local repo. Now what I'll do, I'll add this all files in my git repository. So for that, what I'll do, I'll say here, git add space dot. Git space add space dot. Okay, hit enter. Fine. Now see, all the files has been added. What is the proof? The proof is that see here you are having all these red marks. Red marks. Who is doing this? Tortoise Git is doing this. Tortoise Git. I told na in the last class, Tortoise Git is also one of the softwares which will tell you whatever you are doing that is impacting, that is happening, correct or not. Previously, this all red marks was not there. Now all the folders having all the red marks. It means that all the files have been added to the git repository. Okay, this command is to add the files in our git repository. Next, git commit -m, create a new project. What I'm doing with this command is to make a commit of all the files and folders in our git repository. What it is doing, this command is to make a commit. Commit is something like, saving. See, when you are working in an Excel document, when you are working in an Excel, 2 lines you have written, then you will click on save. Then two lines, 10 lines you will write, and then you will click on save. So what is that you are clicking on save is nothing but commit only, means something saving. And before you close the document finally, you will click again on save multiple times, or you will click save again finally, and you will close the document. That clicking on save is called as commit here in the DevOps. So what I'll say here, I'll write the command git commit -m. Okay, then I'll pass some custom message. Here in this double quotes, you can write whatever you want. Here, you can write whatever you want. But here, this is the part of the syntax of the command. Definitely, you have to write like this only. Here, you can write anything. I'm writing here, see, created a new MVC project. Created new MVC project. Any comment you can pass here, your choice, and then hit enter. Okay, once I hit enter, all these files have been added. All these folders and file have been added. And if you come here, see, all this turn to green. Okay, from red to green. Who is doing all these things? Tortoise Git. Tortoise Git is giving us the indication, saying that the things are happening behind the scene based upon the commands that what you are executing. Okay, fine. This is done. Now, next, what I'll do, git push. Next command, step 6. I'm saying here, git push -set upstream server repo URL followed with the master. What is this master? Master is a branch. Here. Server repo URL is what? Server repo URL is this one. This is your server repo URL. So this is the syntax. This is the command that you have to write. Git push. Okay, set upstream. I'll say here now, git push set upstream. Okay, I'll say here now, git push set upstream. Okay, see, git space, 1 space, then 1 more space, then hyphen set hyphen upstream. Exactly, you have to write like this only, guys. If you're making a single mistake, it won't come. Then after that, set upstream, what it is saying, server repo URL. From where you can get the server repo URL? From here. This is your server repo URL. Just click here. The URL will get copied automatically. Come here and paste it. Come here and paste it. The repo URL you have pasted. Then next, after that, what it is saying? It is saying that next, again, one more space here and then master. Okay. I'll say here master. Done. Now see here. What is this? This is your main repo. This is your server repo. Where is the project right now? The project is in my local repo. Correct now? This Indigo folder is my local repo. The project is in my local repo now. It is in my laptop, in my private cloud. It is in my private cloud. So what I'll do with this command, the moment I hit enter now, this complete project which is there in my laptop will come and sit here. It will come and sit here. It is now completely empty. Okay, see what it is showing? Indigo project is an empty. It's empty. Add some code here. Okay, that is what we are doing. All these things to add the code. Code means project code in my server repo. Hit enter. Now it is what it is doing, git push. It is pushing the project completely from my laptop, from my private cloud to the DevOps portal. Okay, so it will take some time. Okay, for the first time, it will ask even for the authentication also. It will ask me to pass the user ID and password. Okay, so I'll just say here, hitdo.m@gmail.com. What this is what my mail ID, na? My DevOps mail ID is this one only, my DevOps portal. hitdo.m@gmail.com. That is what I am passing here. Fine. After that, it will ask me for the password. Okay, same also it will do for you as well. Okay, I'm passing the password here and then click a sign in. So now once this authentication, user ID and password, it is asking for OTP also. I'll get one OTP on this mail ID. I'll say here, click on this mail. Now it will send an OTP on my Gmail. Open your Gmail and pass the OTP here. Whatever the OTP is there, pass that OTP. Okay. I'll say here 1397,560. Okay, verify. Now, the moment the authentication authorization has been completed, now it will start pushing the code. See, it has started. Now it is pushing the complete code from my local laptop to my DevOps portal here. To my DevOps portal here. Okay, just hold on. It is still not completed. Okay. How you can ensure that whether it is completed or not, by, you will get this line. Finally, you will get like this line. Until you get like this line, you just hold on. If it is taking 5 minutes, 10 minutes also, hold on. No need to worry. Okay, it is just pushing. It is just pushing. It will take some time, guys. Hold on. Patiently hold on now. Okay. It's taking long time. That will come automatically, Shahid. That color command will come automatically. Yeah. See now? I told now until this color command comes in, you have to wait for some time. Now it has pushed the complete project. It has pushed the complete project from my local repo to my server repo. Now, if I come here, see, I'm not able to see the project here. So no need to be panic. Don't get confused. Simply click on the refresh. Ah, amazing. See, complete project moved from my local repo to my server repo. See, now this is my local repo now. Correct or not? This is my local repo. What I'm having in my local repo, controllers, models, OBJ, properties, views, etc. Na? Same, the complete project came here. See now, carbon copy, controllers, models. Okay, OBJ, properties, views, www root. Okay, app settings. Okay, app settings.json, indigo project.cs project. See, same carbon copy. Each and every single file and folder that are part of the project got moved. Okay, so with the git commands, okay, with git commands, we have generated the project. Okay, we have set up and configure the project in our local repo. Also, we moved the project. We moved the project from my local repo to server repo. All this we have done with the git commands only. Okay, below all things, below all the things we have done with the git commands only. So this is the power of git commands. This is the power of git commands. We are doing many things here with git commands. Okay, correct now? See, here what it has done, it has pushed the complete project. It has pushed the complete project from a local repo to server repo. Not only the push the project, it has even generated the project also just with one command. This is all the commands we are executing. This is all the commands we are executing here. Okay, git add, git commit, git push, git pull, all these things we are generating. Now here I'm having the complete project. See, in this I'm having one file, and see, this is the complete .NET code. Here I'm having one file. Here this is some .NET code. Here I'm having some file. This is the complete configuration file. Okay, a project looked like this only, na? Configurations file, projects files, this, that, blah, blah. All these things only we'll see in our project. Correct or not, guys? This is what we are having here. Now, assume that this is now the central repository. This is now the central repository. Correct now? Now, assume that something like this. This is our central repository. Central repository. And code is there here. Correct now? This is our central repository now. And code is there. Project is there. Code means what? Project is there. Project is there. Now, if any one of the developers, let us take someone from our class, let us take someone, Akhil. Okay, now Akhil wants to pull this complete project from server repository to his local laptop. What he will do? What he will do? Okay, Akhil wants to push this project. We have, what we have done, we have pushed the project. What we have done, we have, right now, we have created the project, we have add the files, we have commit the files, and then we have a push the project with git push command. Now, if we want to pull the project, Akhil wants to pull the project from the server repository, then what Akhil will do, I'll just show you. First, let me clear the screen. Okay, the screen is clear. I'll say here, Alt F4 to close this git bash terminal. Git bash terminal I have closed. Now, assume that Akhil is one DevOps engineer or anyone, Akhil or any project, any DevOps engineer will take, okay, Prakash or Priti or whoever it is. Okay, so I'll just say here, okay, Prakash, let us take for an example. Prakash is an DevOps engineer. So what Prakash will do? Prakash first will create a folder in his local laptop. Okay, and then what Prakash will do, after he has created a folder, he'll go inside this folder, he'll say right click, show more options, and he'll say open git bash. He'll say here open git bash. Now this is open. This is open. Now what Prakash will do now, Prakash will first initializes a connection with the Git repository. Okay. Right now, where is Prakash? Prakash is in E drive in Prakash folder. Now, what is the first command that will trigger, that will execute to initialize the connection with our Git repository? The first command is git init. Always this command we have to execute. Always this command we have to execute. I'll say here git init. The moment I click on git init, so I'll find a new folder here, .git, where in Prakash folders. In Prakash folder, this is the .git new folder has been created. Now what Prakash will do? Prakash will say that Prakash wants the complete project here. From here, Indigo project, from here, Prakash wants the project to be available here in his laptop here. So for that, what Prakash will do? Prakash will say git pull. Prakash will say git pull the project now. From where he's pulling the project? He's pulling the project from this repository to his local laptop. Assume that this is Prakash. Now what Prakash is doing from this repository? This is the main repository. Here we are having the project. So what Prakash is doing now? Prakash is pulling the complete project in his local laptop. So for that, what Prakash is doing? Prakash is using git pull followed with the repo URL. Git pull followed with the repo URL. From where Prakash can get the repo URL? Okay, this is our repo now. Correct? Now? This is our repo. So click on this repo here. Then click on clone here. Then here you will get the URL. This is our repo URL. So for that, what you will do? Just simply click here on this button. The complete repo will get copied. Always click here. Always click here. The complete repo will get copied. Come here, right click and paste. Right click and paste. Now it is done. Now what Prakash will do? Hit enter. The moment Prakash will hit enter, the complete project comes here in Prakash folder. See now, see the magic. See, this is the power. This is the power of Git commands. Now hit enter. So what it is doing now, it is pulling the complete project. Oh my God, super fast, completed. It has taken just 2 seconds of time. In 2 seconds, it has pulled the complete project. See, Prakash folder has been pulled the complete project with the git pull command. Git pull command. But this is the power of git commands. That's why these days, not only this, many things like this we can do with git commands. Many things like this we can do with the git commands. Now, let us assume that Prakash wants to make some changes. Okay, once Prakash pulls the complete project in his local laptop, then it's finished. The connection between this local repo and this server repo is disconnected. Finished. Now, another developer, another DevOps engineer, let us take Akash, let us take Moise, let us take Akhil. Another developers also can pull the complete code from the repository and they can also do their own activities, whatever they want. Whatever they want. Okay, this is how we can pull the complete project. We can pull the complete project just with the one command here. That is what I'm trying to show here. Okay, this is all .NET new MVC, git add. Okay, git add. This is what I have shown. Just now we have done now. All these things we have done. Correct. For Indigo folder. This is what all the commands we have executed. Na? Some step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Like .NET new MVC, git add, -all, git add, file name. All these things. I'm giving the detailed explanation about these commands. I'm giving a detailed explanations about these commands here. Okay. Git commit, git push. Okay. Git pull followed with the server repo URL. This is what this command is used to pull the complete project. Git push, this command is used to push the project. Git push, we are using to push the project from, okay, please understand guys, very important for interviews point of view, git push. What is this command is used to, okay, push the project from local repo to server repo. The same way, git pull, this command, okay, we are using this command, okay, opposite. We are using this command to pull the project, from server repo, to local repo. Server repo to local repo. Please understand. Git push, git pull, and other commands also you have to remember. And one more thing here, what all the commands that we have executed, okay, all these commands, okay, should be executed in a sequential manner only. Should be executed in a sequential manner only. Okay, one after the other in a sequential manner. If you are, suppose for an example, what I have written here, this is the detailed explanation I'm giving here, guys, about the commands. And here also I've given a small explanation what this command is doing, So see now, you are having this command. git commit. You cannot execute this command after git init command. No, you cannot execute .NET new MVC command after git push command. That won't work. In a sequential manner only you have to go. Then only the commands will execute it successfully and the projects will push, projects will pull, projects management, code addition and all these things can be happened. Else it is not possible. Please do remember this clearly. Okay, is that clear? Here also same commands only, but here I'm giving a detailed explanation about the same commands. Okay, git push, git pull, git commit, all the stuff here. Fine. Is that clear? What is this? We have given branch name as master while pushing the code, but we didn't give master after URL while pulling the code. How does it consider if I have two branches? Leave about the branches concepts. Gopal, branches I have not started yet. I'll tell you later. By default, it will take master branch only. You are having one branch will be created here by default, and that is master branch only. If you are not mentioning a branch name, it will take master branch consideration only. Okay, for pushing, it is asking you. This is the syntax you have to follow. This is the syntax you have to follow. Okay. So if you want it, if you want me, okay, in our next demo, we'll see what will happen if you won't mention master here. Like this, try and fail we have to do. Then only we'll learn. Whatever you have asked, it's a good question. Branches I'll explain in the upcoming classes. Okay, other students will get confused. That's why I'm not touching that one. If you want to do it, Gopal, miss this. Don't mention the master here. We'll see what will happen in our next demo. Fine. Now, what I'm saying here, adding and enhancing the existing files at local repo and pushing back to server repo. Okay, pushing back to server repo. What is this? What is there in the code? What it will execute? The code, this code is C# code, Lakshmi Narayan. It's a C# code here. Okay, what we have done, we have simply generated the project using the git commands. Using the git commands. It's a C# code. Okay, like normally how a project code will be there. That's an MVC project C# code. Okay, we are not entering into the code because this is not a .NET training. Okay, we are just learning here the DevOps services. Okay, how code building and how project generations, how code pushing, how code pulling, and all this happening, that we are learning here in these DevOps courses. Okay, we are not entering into the code because we are not learning here .NET. Okay, fine. Now, what I'm trying to say here, adding and enhancing the existing files at local repo and pushing back to server repo. Okay, what I'm doing here, see, adding and enhancing the existing files at local repo and pushing back to the server repo. First business case scenario. We'll take the first business case scenario. Okay, assume that the first developer pulls the code. Okay, what is this question? Guys, can I take your questions later? Because see, every 1 minute, 2 minutes, one of the other person is putting the question. Oh, I'm stopping the class and I'm responding. We'll do one thing. Okay, whatever the questions you are having, please park it somewhere. End of the class. Okay, you ask me these questions, I'll address it. Okay, fine. So, first business case scenario. We'll see here. First business case scenario. What is this one? The first developer pulls the code from server repo and makes the changes in the existing code, like adding a new files, etc., in his local repository and pushes the code back to the server repo. And to do this, he performs the below steps. Now, let us take for an example. This is the project, Indigo project. This is the project here. Now, the client says to some DevOps engineer. Let us take who would be the DevOps engineer here, Moise. Okay, the client says Moise that Moise add some code in this file. Add some code in this file or generate some feature. And for that feature, you have to write the code in this file. So what Moise can do, Moise has to follow a procedure. Okay. Moise cannot go here directly. I cannot write the code here. That is absolutely not permissible. Okay. There is a protocol that everyone has to follow. As per the protocol, everyone has to go. Now, what Moise will do, okay, first let me clear the screen. Okay, let me close this terminal. Okay, now the client says Moise that to add some code in this file. Okay, like build some feature, some service in the application. So what Moise will do, first Moise will come here and Moise will create a folder in his local laptop. Moise, this is being done by Moise. Moise is creating one folder in his laptop called Moise. Fine. Now, Moise go inside this folder. This folder is completely empty. Correct. Agree. Now, Moise will say, show more options. Open git bash here. Moise will open the git bash terminal. And then first thing, what Moise will execute, get init. The first thing Moise will get execute is get init, because this command initializes the connection between the Git repository and the server. Okay, DevOps server, DevOps repo. Okay, fine. Next, what? See, Moise cannot do the development. Moise cannot make the code changes here directly. 100% not possible, not permissible. So what Moise will do? Moise will first pull this complete project in his local laptop. Moise will pull the complete project in his local laptop. For this, what Moise will do? Moise will say git pull followed with the repo URL. So Moise will come here, click on this repo, click on clone, copy this. Okay, it got copied. Come here, right click and paste. Done. Then what Moise will do? See, what is this repo URL, guys? I'll just explain even this also. Okay, if I come here for an example. Okay, what is this one? HTTPS is the protocol that every web application opens either with HTTP or HTTPS. Correct? 6 p.m. batch. This is our organization name. DevOps, dev.azure.com. This is the URL for our DevOps platform. Correct? Organization name, our project name, Git repository, and in Git repository, which Git repository? Indigo project. This is our repository name, na? This is our repo name. Repo or repository is one of the same thing. This is what our repo name. That is what it is showing here. Indigo project. Clear, guys? Is that clear? This is what the repo URL. And every repo URL will be different here. Please note, every repo URL will be different here. Now, this is one repo URL. Let us take for an example, if I create a new repo, I'll say here some other repo called, okay, Starbucks. Okay, I'm just saying here, Starbucks. Is that spelling correct? What is the spelling of Starbucks? B-U-C-K-S, na? B-U-C-K-S. B-U-C, okay, B-U-C-K-S. Okay, I'm getting a new repository called Starbucks. Now, this is my new repository with a name called Starbucks. Copy this URL, come here and paste it. So here, little change is there, little change. What is that little change here? The little change is the repo name here. Rest of the things, I believe everything is same, carbon copy. Clear? Fine. So as of now, my project is not in this repository. My project is in this repository, Indigo project. Okay, fine. So what I'll do, I'll come here now. Moise will first pull the project. What Moise will do? Moise will first pull the project. So this is what Moise terminal, Moise Git terminal. See, this is the drive, this is the folder, and this is the master branch. By default, it will talk, it will consider, it will communicate with master branch only. Okay, fine. What Moise is doing, Moise has first initialized the connection. Now Moise is pulling the project. Moise is pulling the project. So now in this folder, the complete project will come. Super. See, the complete project came in Moise laptops, in Moise laptop. Now what Moise will do, he'll open this file and he'll try to open this file. So what I'll do, I'll open this file in Notepad++. Okay, in Notepad++, we'll open this file. Okay, this is the file. Okay, which file? This file. This file, home controllers.cs. This file I have opened. home controller.cs. Now, what Moise will do, assume that Moise is writing some code here. Assume that Moise is writing some code here. Public, okay, public class, okay, Moise POC, something. And here comes the logic. Here Moise is writing some code. Here comes the logic written by developer on not required compulsory .NET project. Any project it is, even it is ARM template projects also, you can write it. Or SQL projects also, you can write it. Just assume that Moise has added this some 4 lines of code for a new feature development. Save, then close. Now come here to the folder and see what it has turned to red color. It has turned to red color. Who is giving this indication? TortoiseGit is giving the indication. What TortoiseGit is saying that if you are finding here red color, it's an indication that something has been done in this file. Either code has been added, or code has been removed, or code has been modified. Something has happened here. That's why it is giving you a red indication here. Okay, fine. Let it be. Of course, what we have done, we know we have added some 4-5 lines of code. Done. Now, next, if you see here, what method Moise is added, are you seeing that method here? Moise POC. If I refresh it, see. Are you able to see that method? No, it is not happening. So whatever has been done, that has been done at local repo only. This is our local repo. Na? So whatever has been done, that has been done in our local repo only. And that is not getting reflected in our server repo. So that is the beauty of a Git version. That is the beauty of a DevOps services, wherein, a developer can do any changes. Okay. A developer or DevOps engineer can make any changes in the project. Okay. But all the changes he is doing in his or her local laptop. Okay. And whatever he is doing, whatever the changes he is doing, that is not impacting our server repository or main repository. Server repository or main repository. That is the beauty. That's the beauty of a DevOps. So whatever he has done, okay, even if you are doing 100 mistakes here, do it, no problem. Okay, do the mistakes, no problem, because whatever you are doing here in your local repository, in your local copy. This is the main copy. This is not getting impacted. And you have done today some code addition, like let us take some 5-6 lines of code you have added. Tomorrow your senior, your team lead told you, okay, in this 5 lines of code, this 1 line is not correct, make some changes here and there. You can do it, no problem. Okay. And until and unless you are confident, until and unless you are sure that whatever the changes you have done, everything is correct, okay, then you push your code from your local repo to server repo. Until the time, this server repo won't be having any impact, any threat, any danger to it. Now see, I have added on 4 lines of code here. That's what is showing a red indicator. Is that 4 lines of code, Moise POC method, what we have added, is it reflecting here? No, because we have not done the push yet. Once we do the push, then it will reflect the changes here. Fine. So now these 4 lines of code we have added. Now what Moise will do, Moise have added that code. Now what Moise will do, Moise will say here git add. See, please be careful here. The commands, one space is there. Then Again, one space is there. See, I'm dancing the cursor. One space is there, then dot, then hit enter. Fine, I have added the file. Now see the changes. Is there anything has happened? No, still showing red color. Fine. Now say here, git commit -m. Okay, modified. Okay, no, not modify. Added the code. Added the code to the home controller.cs file. Okay, what I'm saying here, git commit -m, pass this message. Added the code to the home controller.cs file. Any message. This is custom message. You can pass anything here inside these codes. But here you have to be very careful. Okay, double MIT, no spelling mistakes. Accordingly, the spaces you have to give everything here. And then this is what you have to follow. Then next say here, enter. Okay, see what it is saying. One file has been changed. 4 lines of code has been added. Plus 4 insertions plus means 4 lines of code has been added. One deletion, I think one space I have removed. One space I have removed, which is giving me all the details. Fine. Now let us see here. Wow. See, from red to green back. From red to green back. What we have done? We have done the commit. We have done the commit here. That's why it is showing back green. If it is not showing green, simply understand you are doing something somewhere wrong. Okay, fine. This is done. Next, what I'll do, I'll say here, git push. Okay, set upstream. Okay, set upstream and then followed with the repo URL. See, I have given all the steps here. First, the code was in server repo. Developer pulled the code in his local laptop. He made the changes. He or she made the changes or add the code in his local laptop. He opened git bash in his local laptop. He performed the below commands: git init, git add, git commit, git push. Git push, set upstream server repo URL followed with the master. Okay. So git push, okay, hyphen, set upstream and then server repo URL. So from where we can get the server repo URL, click on this repo, click on this clone, click here, the repo will get copied, right click and say here paste. Okay, fine. It has been pasted. Now what I'll do, I'll just say here, okay, fine, only one space. This is perfectly all right. I'll say the push now. Okay, I'm saying the push now. Okay, so what it is saying, see, it is saying me that the current branch master has no upstream branch. To push the current branch and set the remote as upstream, use the master. Use the master. Okay, so it is asking for you to mention the master here. As per the syntax, we have to follow. So what is the syntax? Git push, set upstream, server repo URL, and then master. And then master. Okay. So I'll just say here, git push, set upstream. Okay. Then server repo URL. Okay. Server repo URL. 1 minute. I'll just come here. I'll copy this one. I'll come here. I'll right click and paste. And then I'll say here, what master. Hit enter. See now, the code has been pushed. The latest code, what we have added has been pushed. What is the proof that it has to reflect here now? It has to reflect here now. Wow, amazing. See, public class Mois POC. This is the 4 lines of code we have added. The 4 lines of code we have added. Amazing. Super. This is the procedure that we'll do in our real-time projects also. Same like this we'll do in our real-time projects also. Okay, fine. First business case scenario. Okay, he could be able to see the code in the server repository. Yes, this is our server repository. Yes, he is able to see the code in the server repository. Next, second business case scenario. This is first business case scenario. Second business case scenario. What is the second business case scenario? Now a second developer. Moise was the first developer. Let us take Moise was the first developer. Okay. Now let us take the second developer. What is the second developer? See, the second developer pulls the code from server repo with all the changes. What the first developer has done? The first developer has done some this much lines of code addition. Let us take second developer would be someone from our team. Let us take Kumar. Okay. Okay. Or Chetan. Anyone. Okay. So what Kumar will do now? Kumar is a second developer. Kumar will pull the code freshly from the server repository, what Moise has done. Okay, server repo with all the changes, what the first developer has done from server repo after a week or month of time. Because Moise has done the change in this particular file. Okay, after 15 days, okay, again one more new requirement. After 1 month, again one more new requirement came in, and the client is asking now Kumar to make the changes again. So what Kumar will do? Kumar will pull the same project again and to his local laptop, and then Kumar make the changes again. So what I'm saying here, okay, the first developer has done from server repo after a week or month of time, and he also starts making the changes in the existing code, add a new file, etc. in his local repository, and pushes the code back to the server repo. And to do this, he performs the below steps. Now the second developer is performing the steps here. So what second developer will do? Either the second developer will write the code again in this file only, or else depends upon the project requirement, he may add a new complete file only. That also happens, na? Compulsory, it is not needed that on an existing files only you are going to add the code, modifying the code, change the code. No, sometimes it happens like this also, that you may add the new complete file only or complete folder only. That also may happen. Correct, na? So that is what I'm trying to say here. Fine. So what the second developer or third developer, whoever, what he'll do, okay, he will come here and he'll create a new folder. Let us take Kumar. Kumar. Okay. I'll just close this terminal. Let me clear the screen here. I'll say here Alt F4. Now this is Kumar, second or third DevOps engineer. He'll come here. He'll say show more options. He'll say open Git bash here. First thing he'll do is what? Git init. Git init. See, spelling mistake is happening here. Don't do such spelling mistakes. Else you, okay, Git has been initialized. Okay. You can run one more time, no problem. Initialize the existing Git. It is done. The proof is that you will see this Git folder. Now Git pull. What Kumar is doing, Kumar is pulling the complete project first. Okay, Kumar is pulling the complete project first. So come to clone, click here, copy this, come here and paste it. Okay, the complete project pulled. Done. What Kumar will do now? Kumar will directly add a new file only. Okay, what Kumar is doing? Kumar is adding a new file itself only. So for that, what Kumar will do? Kumar will say here home controller 1515.cs. Okay, new file is being added here. And what Kumar will do, I'll just open this in a notepad. Just a few lines of code from here, I'll take it. Okay, just a few lines of code I have taken from here and I'm pasting in this file. This is the new file. It should come as .cs file, right? Fine. So I've just closed this one. So what Kumar has done, Kumar has basically added a piece of code, okay, along with the new file. So what he has done, he has added a complete new file only. Complete new file only. Okay, but the file type is .cs. It is still taking as .txt only. Why? Save as the see with DevOps is no problem. DevOps repo, this our DevOps repo is as such, it will take the file of any type, no problem at all. Just for our satisfaction, we are just looking into why the file type is not converting to .csv. File, save as, save all, page setup. Okay, let it be, no problem. We'll just go with this file only. Okay, it will accept it. DevOps repository will accept this file also. It is not something particularly if it is in this extension only, then only it will accept. Or else we can do one more thing. Let me do the Control C and Control V. Okay, my intention here is to show you. Okay, fine. I'll just delete this one. Okay, I'll right click. I'll say here rename. I'll say here 1515.cs. Let us see what will happen. Okay. Fine. See, now I have added this file, and in this file, I'm having some code. I'll just take few lines of code. I'm not adding this much of code, just few lines of code I'm adding here. Okay. Fine. This is the few lines of code I'm adding here. Okay. I'll say here, save, close. Fine. So I'm having two files now. Home controller 1515. Okay, just for your knowledge, guys. So what I have done here I have added a complete new file only. Here we have added a complete new file only, not to an existing file. We have added the code. The scenario is different. I'm not focusing on code, guys. I'm focusing on DevOps techniques here. Okay, fine. So now the other file, what you have added, 1515.cs. Are you able to see that file here in your controllers folder in your server repository? No, you are not able to see. So what now this Kumar DevOps engineer has to do? He has to say that git add, then he has to say git commit. He'll say here added a new file, home controller 1515. Okay, fine. Hit enter. Fine. What it is saying, see, one file, 15 insertions has been done. Means 15 lines of code has been added. Okay. One file, 15 lines of code has been added. Then I'll say here, then git push followed with the repo URL. What we are doing now, we are pushing the complete project. We are pushing this complete project here, whatever. So when you are saying git push, if you have added one file here, one file here, one file here, whatever you have done, or you have added one file here in this existing file, you have added some code, everything will get pushed. Everything will get pushed here with git push command. Okay. So I'll just go here to repo, clone, copy this one. Okay, I'll say here git push, set upstream. Okay, with the repo URL followed with the master branch. Hit enter. Now, what it will do, it will push the complete project now. It will push the complete project now to your server repo. Close this one. See, that file is not reflecting here. We have added one file now, home controller 1515.cs. Simply take here, refresh. Now you will see that file. See that file. Like this, we are doing here the things with the git commands, Very simple, very simple. Just practice is needed. Okay, this is the second business case scenario. Adding files and folders at server repository direct from Azure DevOps port, Azure DevOps. So what is this one? Okay, you're having two options. Either you can add the files and folders, either you can add the files and folders, okay, using Git commands. Okay, and also you are having one option that you can do directly in Azure DevOps portal also. If you want to add the files folder here directly, here you want to add one file, how you can do that and all, that is this option, adding files and folders at server repository direct from Azure DevOps. So this is the thing here. Okay. So this is, I'll show in tomorrow's class, how we can add the files instead of Git commands and all, writing all the Git commands and all, how we can add the files, how we can add the code directly in DevOps repository only, in DevOps portal, that I'll show in tomorrow's class here. And mostly the most recommended is this one only. The most recommended is this one only. You take a local copy in your laptop, okay, using Git commands, and then you can do whatever you want until you are confident, until you are saying that everything is correct, everything is fine. Okay, no need to bother. Nothing will get impacted here in your main repository. Once you are confident, you have been reviewed with the code and all, then you can make a push. You can make a push here. Fine, guys. Is that clear? So I'll stop the class here. Okay, from here we'll take tomorrow. I'll take here from tomorrow. Alt F4. If you see, if you can't remember the commands, no need to worry. Simply click here on cross. You click here on cross, automatically the terminal will get disconnected. Okay. DevOps guys will do the code building, code deployment. DevOps guys will write the code also. This all will be done by DevOps engineer only. If you are into like kind of very big project wherein, you know, the code is already being written by the migration and development team, then you are making enhancements in the codes and you are doing the code building and code deployments. Okay. Being an Azure DevOps engineers, it might be required that you have to write the, not write, I can say you have to understand the code and you have to modify, depends upon project to project. And it is not compulsorily that you are going to write the code in .NET. Okay. In the interview, if you tell that you know .NET, then they will put you in .NET DevOps projects. If you tell in the interview you know Java, then they will put you in Java DevOps projects. If you say that, you know, I don't know anything, I just only know ARM templates and all, then they will put you in ARM templates projects. Whatever you mention in your resume, accordingly in that project, they will map you. Okay, guys. Any other questions, anyone? All good? Fine, guys. We'll connect again tomorrow. Okay. Then we'll see here how we can do the next techniques. Fine. All right.